Go.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Grow with Sam, where out of all the questions, I've decided to speak about the one on gratitude and being grateful. For those of you that don't know, I actually travel a fair bit for work. I live in Sydney, but this week I just so happened to be in Canberra, so I thought instead of being indoors, I might as well come outside so you guys get a view of our beautiful Parliament House. Okay, guys? Anyways, look, us human beings today, one of my favorite speakers actually says that today, us human beings, we're in a gratitude movement, okay? And that is so true. For example, 7 or 8 years ago, if you went onto social media, you would not have seen nowhere near as much content on personal development, gratitude, being thankful, all of this stuff compared to what you do now. And that is absolutely brilliant. But it's largely thanks to, a lot of scientific studies that has been done mainly just in the last decade to actually put a direct link between being a grateful person and being happy. It's almost impossible for us to be, while we're in a state of gratitude, to be angry or upset at the same time. I can't be laughing and crying at the same time. I don't know about you, maybe you can, but I certainly can't. Okay, us human beings, it's in our DNA, okay, to place a stronger emphasis on negative scenarios rather than positive ones. So one of the ways that you can become a more grateful person is this. Now I want you to grab an A4 piece of paper and I want you to divide it in half. On one side of it, I want you to caption it as blessings, and on the other half, I want you to caption it as curse. Now, some of you might be thinking, God, that's an extreme use of word curse, but I don't actually think so. See, because I can't think of a better word that I can associate to a human being than a blessing. It's pretty much the ultimate, okay? So therefore, I can't think of a word worse than curse, okay? So what I want you to do is, put some serious thought into it. I don't want you to just think about it. I want you to actually write it down. There's a much stronger connection between our mind and our hand when you write something down than just thought alone. It's far more powerful. Now, I want you to write down things that you are truly grateful for. Okay, I'll give you some example of mine. For example, waking up every single morning, my health, my family, my friends, having a bed to sleep at night, roof under my roof above my head, clean drinking water, peace, for example, okay? And some of you might be saying, God, well, these are all things that are given to us, you know what I mean? It's in a country like Australia, why should you be grateful? Absolutely, it's things that we are given, but it doesn't mean that we can't be grateful for it. For example, clean drinking water. I'm sure there's children in Africa who would give anything for clean drinking water, or children in Syria, for example, that would give anything for peace, okay? So I want you to write down as many things as you're grateful for as you possibly can. And what I tend to realize is that, the more I write under the section of my blessings, the harder I find to write something under curse. There's a bit of psychology behind the reason why I've chosen the word curse. You might think that you've got, some big problems, but on the grand scheme of things, it's probably not as bad as what you actually think in your mind, okay? So first. Second, it is importance of having time to yourself. Guys, I can't emphasize the importance of this enough. For those of you who've only recently started following me, if you just go back onto 6 posts before this, there's a picture of me, a selfie with a hoodie and a sunset behind me. And I speak about the importance of having self-time. Okay, this is such a critical factor in order to become a more grateful person. Okay, now try for at least 1 hour a week outside of an environment that you're used to, outside of work, okay, and outside of your home, for example. Go to somewhere where you associate it with good thoughts, good memories, whether it's a park that you used to go to with family or friends that brings back good memories, or a beach that you used to go on, with family holidays, okay? I want you to go to these places at least once a week and just have time alone, disconnect from everything, airplane mode your phone, and just truly, you will come to realize that you are a far more grateful person than what you actually think you are. But it's simply because of the noise that we are exposed to in today's world. The noise, what I mean by noise, traffic, friends, family, work colleagues, children, all of these things, okay, that we actually forget to invest time in ourselves for our own peace of mind, okay? Now, this is extremely important factor. I mean, why is it that we're able to, spend or give 30, 40 hours of our week, making other people's dream become a reality, but we can't invest an hour for ourselves? Okay, so invest an hour a week for your own sake. Last but not least, learn to see beauty wherever you go, okay? One of the most beautiful quotes or sentences, I should say, that I've ever read, and I wish I wrote it myself, but unfortunately I haven't, it is, the more grateful I am, the more beauty I see. That is so, so, so true, okay? And the most beautiful thing about becoming a grateful person is that it comes from within. Nobody can take that away from you. All these external factors like money, like wealth, like home, these can be taken away from us in an instant, okay? But when you are grateful, it is from within. It comes from your soul, it comes from your bowels, nobody can take that away from you. And ultimately, therefore, you're in control of your own happiness, okay? Now, ways of becoming, okay, so continuing to be a grateful person, the first thing that I can say to you guys is invest, okay? I'm asking you to invest 10 to 15 minutes of your day, preferably first thing in the morning when you wake up. Wake up 15 minutes earlier than what you do on a regular basis, and just sit down, have no distractions, nobody around you. Close your eyes. If you're not gonna write it down, close your eyes and visualize. Visualize yourself, imagine yourself that you're there in that moment. Think of all the things that you are truly grateful for, that if you did not have it in your life today, you would be upset. Okay, it would cause you sadness. Okay, now keeping in mind, guys, that we have gotten to the state that we are today, not over the course of a week or months, but over 10, 20, 50 years of your lifetime. So give this a fair go. Do not expect this to work overnight, okay? But it will certainly be a lot more quicker than what you think. Now, us human beings think that it actually takes 21 days for you to do something consistently until it becomes a habit. But studies actually showed that it takes a lot longer than that, 65 days of consistently doing something on a daily basis until it becomes a habit. So I challenge you, every single morning when you wake up, okay, I'm asking you to invest 10 to 15 minutes of your day into giving thanks, okay, into giving thanks to the universe, giving thanks to God, whatever you believe in. And that is the first stepping stone of becoming a more grateful person, okay? And lastly, your environment. Guys, surround yourself with positive people. If you feel like there is no positive people around you, it is because you have chosen not to see it. There is grateful people. We're surrounded by grateful people. You just have to find them, okay? And if you can't, be one yourself, okay? And look, I'm just going to end this topic on, with this quote. That's, it is not happiness that makes us grateful, but it is becoming grateful that makes us happy, and it is so true. So guys, I just wanted to leave it on that note. Thank you very much for taking out your time out of your day and listening to what I have to say. I hope you found what I've spoken about today of benefit. If you think that there is people that who can benefit from hearing from what I've just spoken about, then please tag them, send it to them. The only way that I can grow is based on feedback from you. So your feedback is very, very valuable to me. Send me a message, drop a comment, tell me how you found this video. I'm in a never-ending journey of becoming the best version of myself. And as I've said you guys from day one, and the best way that I can do that is based on feedback from you guys. We've got such a powerful tool at the tip of our fingers, and instead of using that to spread hate, to spread, hatred and jealousy and all of these things, let's use it to spread compassion. Let's use it to, spread knowledge and love, okay? So I hope you've all taken something away from that. And, I thought this was a very timely topic to open up the first episode of Grow with Sam. So look, I look forward to seeing you guys again in a few days. And I will cover the next topic of one of the questions that I've uploaded last week in a few days' time. So again, have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever it is that you are, and God bless. Chava, you can stop recording now.